listening to the waves once that stops boiling. And I'll speak to you all in the morning for reals this time. Good morning, everybody. We made it through the night, and what a fantastic night it was. Best night's sleep since we've been on the road by far. I think I'm going to spend the day filming and get the route down for the main video. It's so scenic here, I'd be stupid not to. Just need it to brighten up a little bit outside. It's still quite dark. Not that I've been out there, but I can see out the windows. But yeah, those are the plans for today. I think we're going to stay here, hoping that those plans haven't changed. Let's get our day started properly. So guys, I'm just cooking a quick omelette for brunch. A bit hungry today, and I've been doing a little bit of filming, flying drone and stuff, and I've managed to work up an appetite somehow. So mushroom, cheese and ham, 4 eggs, quickly into a pan. Louise has kindly lended me a pan lid because I hate snotty eggs, and get it cooked up, and I'll fetch you back when it's all ready and I'll show you the finished article. Kind of what she looks like at the moment. I think she's about ready. So I'm just going to get this in me and get a bit more filming done. So the other day while we were on the road, it was about 2-3 days ago, we stopped off at I think it was a town hall that had free to use showers. So we all took a shower there. We haven't got that luxury because we're staying in the same spot for 2 days. We arrived yesterday, we're going to leave tomorrow. So what I've done is I've put up a tarp around my awning, and I've got one of these things here. Has a fag lighter switch on it just there. I'm going to plug that into the power bank, and that bit drops in your bucket of water just there. And you've got a shower head just here with a controllable flow and everything. And I'm just heating up some water. Let me grab the camera and I'll take you for a walk. I'm just heating up some water on the old EcoZoom. Do you remember this? So I've got some water out of a stream just down by where that red car is over there. If you keep following the road about 150, 200 yards, you come to a stream. So I filled up a couple of buckets of water, and we are going to have a shower behind the makeshift shower on the back of the landy. Now I've got a tray to stand in that was given to me by the old Ricardo. So this tray here is going to double up as somewhere to stand while we're showering, and nobody can see us. The road's just over there, so nobody can see us from the road. And if I go this way, all you can see is beach, a little secret garden which leads down to the beach, and we're going to be covered this side by the Land Rover's door. So yeah, a wild shower I'm calling it. Right, I'm just going to get everything wired in and plugged in and plumbed in. Wait for this water just to get tepid. We don't want it boiling hot. And all 3 of us are going to take a shower on the back of the landy. So everybody, it's been a busy little day today. We stayed in the same spot. And we started off the day by having a shower. I made a shower cubicle out of an old tarp that I carry in the Land Rover. And yeah, we all had a bit of a shower. And then Louise started cooking a venison stew. I've forgotten the name. I'm a bugger for bloody forgetting names, and I didn't even take a picture, but we found a place just across the water, I believe it was, that sold fresh venison. So we bought a load of venison. We bought mince, we bought steaks, and we bought diced venison. And Louise made a stew out of the diced venison, and it was to die for. It was so tender. It was absolutely gorgeous. We had our stew, and then we went otter spotting on the rocks over to my right here. We sat on the rocks for a good hour just looking for otters, and we saw a few in the water prior, which is why we hiked over there, and we sat in a little gap in the rocks, and we just laid low for about an hour trying to spot them, and we didn't, which was a shame because we could see them bobbing in and out the water from camp. So tomorrow we are talking about staying on Skye for an extra day because it's just that peaceful on here. There's not that many vehicles. It's so quiet. So we're talking about staying on here. We might go and see a few other landmarks around the island and end up camping in a different location tomorrow night, not staying in the same location. And then heading over to mainland and working our way up a little bit further. But yeah, enough of the jibber jabber. I'm going to get off this vlog for tonight, make my bed, put some crap on YouTube, and hopefully sleep half as well as I did last night, because last night I slept like a baby. So good night, folks. I will see you all bright and early in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Got up quite quick this morning because I slept in. So yeah, just quickly rushed to get ready, and we're going to pop down to a cafe and have some breakfast this morning. Have a coffee and a bacon sandwich or something. But I just wanted to bring you back just quickly. I love the Isle of Skye. It's absolutely stunning. So I just wanted to say goodbye. I mean, we're not leaving the Isle of Skye, we're just leaving the camping spot. So goodbye, wonderful camping spot. Until we meet again, you've been wonderful. I think this is going to score the highest with a solid 9.5 out of 10 for a camping spot. Amazing. Just absolutely amazing. I don't know what would give it that extra half to 1 point either. That's the strange thing. It has been absolutely perfect. Look at that road! Power! Right guys, we came to a little town or village called Portree on the Isle of Skye. We were looking for somewhere to have some breakfast. We found a really nice little cafe, can't remember what it's called. We all got a cooked breakfast and we got some tea because their coffee machine was broken. Now we are going to head about 6 or 7 miles away from here to Old Man of Storr. Old Man of Storr is the big rock that comes out the mountain. I wanted to film that for you. I wanted to get up there or send a drone up. But the weather, let me flick the camera around, you can probably see out of this window. But it is absolutely disgusting out there. It's not only wet, but it's blown a gale as well. So any rock climbing or mountain climbing will be very hazardous, so I have to bear that in mind. And we wanted to go to the fairy pools later on to have a dip in the waterfall there. But again, that's going to be hazardous, traversing rocks and paths and whatnot in the wind and the rain. It is really, really horrible out there. I've only been in here 2 seconds. I'm absolutely drenched. I've turned the heater on so I can get dry. Just walking 300 yards to the cafe, we got absolutely drenched. I got my window wiper here and I'm drying my trousers off. But yeah, enough rabbiting and complaining. I'll get off, try and get the car warm, and then we're going to head 6 or 7 miles to Old Man of Storr, and I'll try and get you some footage, even if it's footage from just the car. So that's the Old Man of Storr you can see up there in amongst the windscreen wipers. Now we would be going up there to see it, but unfortunately, as you can see, it's raining and it's covered in cloud and it's actually blown a gale out there. Good morning, everybody. I didn't do much vlogging yesterday because the weather was so horrific. It was awful, sideways rain and very high winds. We managed to find this park up, which is good, but the visibility was zero. So I didn't show you exactly where we're parked up. We've got a cliff face on the back and we've got a lookout to see around the front. I'll try and get some shots this morning. I did put it on other social media, I just didn't film it for the main channel. Yeah, when we got here I basically ran round, got absolutely drenched and jumped straight in the back, and it must have been about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I did get out later on in the evening and head next door where Louise made leek and chicken bake, which was absolute. We've had it twice on the trip so far. It's that good. It's just a winning recipe. Then I came back in here and yeah, hunkered down for the night. It's going to be a bit of a driving day today, so I'll try and get you some footage, but I can't promise because if it's absolutely bouncing rain, it's really difficult to see out the windscreen because of the windscreen wipers going, and it's rubbish footage, to be fair. But time for me to get up. It's just after 7 in the morning, and take some water across to my neighbours because they ran out of water last night whilst doing the washing up from tea. So I'm going to take them some water so they can have a brew in the morning, stretch my legs a little bit, see what's what, and get our day started. Right guys, I've taken the lead and we're heading to the Asda fuel stop on the Isle of Skye. Seems to be the cheapest fuel station. So we'll fuel up and then we'll head back over to mainland Scotland and onwards and upwards, literally and figuratively. We are going to be heading to Loch Ewe, E-W-E it's spelled, And yeah, having a beachside park up for tonight. Weather's not great out the window, everything's covered in cloud and it is raining. So great news guys, we've just clocked over 700 miles. We stopped and filled up about 82 quid and got some supplies for tea tonight, but there's a huge shopping market in Ullapool where we're going to be tomorrow. Now we're just going to head over the Sky Bridge back onto mainland and head north. So guys, sorry about the noise over the engine, but we have finally dropped onto the NC500 and it is absolutely stunning as the rest of it. So don't be fooled into thinking you have to do the NC500. The lower half of Scotland, if you stick to the west coast, because that's all I've seen, is absolutely stunning as well. Stunning. Right guys, much like the Instagram and TikTok video I just recorded, if you're not following me on that, make sure you jump across and have a look. I put in daily updates on there just to keep everybody posted where I'm at, whereas you're going to have to wait till I get home and edit this. But we've reached our park up for the evening. Now I'm filming this bit in the car mainly because it's really windy out there and I don't know if the mic's going to handle it. I am facing the wind, I'm not side on, so hopefully I sort of save myself the effort of the vehicle rocking all night. But let's get out, I'll flick the camera around and give you a quick 360 of where we are. If you need to look on the map, we're really close to Ullapool. We're on Lake Ewe, E-W-E, Lake Ewe. So just bear with me and I'll just give you a quick 360 of where we are. So let's start there. So we've got all the hills in the distance. And I'm hoping this mic's coping with the wind. This is where the wind's blowing from at the moment. Hence the vehicle. I'll tell you what, I'll walk up here a little bit and I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you where the vehicle is. Andy's just over there, look, just coming into shot. And vehicle is just there, facing beach. Well, that's actually Loch Ewe, but I think it's a sea loch. I'm not 100% sure, I'd have to look on the map. And I'm too lazy to do that right now. But there's hills over there. And the reason I reversed in is the wind is blowing behind me at the moment. So I want it on the front of the vehicle. And I want my back door looking out at that. Look at that for a bedroom. Bloody stunning. Now this is a paid park up. It's donations. Not donations, honesty box, sorry. Honesty box of a tenner a night. No objection paying a tenner to stay here tonight. It is bloody stunning. If the wind wasn't so ferocious, I'd send the drone up and you'd have some wonderful drone shots. We'll see about tomorrow morning. But at the moment, it's way too windy for me to send the drone up over the blue. The drink, as it were. She will die if she falls in that. Anyway, folks, I'm going to put the camera away, go and see the guys. We've got a few flat plans for tomorrow. We're going to go over to Ullapool. It's about an hour and a half's drive, maybe just under an hour and a half. We're going to go and find a laundrette, put our dirty washing on to wash, which is good. Try and find a shower, and we're going to try and find a few shops. We're going to do a food shop, but that is the plan for today. Tomorrow, sorry. Tonight we've just been over in the van chatting, doing a couple of little jobs on Andrew's van. Probably didn't need doing, but we did them anyway. And Louise made us some, we bought some venison mince the other day, so she's been making us some venison burgers. So we all had a burger each. We did some repairs, we had a bit of a chat and a giggle over there. And I think it's just like 8 o'clock or something now. Yeah, just 20 to 8 in the new time. So it's 20 to 9 in the old time because the clocks messed about yesterday. So yeah, we're on new time now, we're on winter time. But yeah, I'll knock the camera off. I'll see you all bright and early, and we're going to go to Ullapool. We're going to do some shopping. We're probably going to stop at some ruins on the way. We're going to wash our clothes, get some admin done, and then head further up north. All right, folks, you all have a good night. See you first thing in the morning.